Alright folks, okay, keep it down, keep it down. Remember the rules. We just got done discussing the rules, and you've all promised not to cheer or applaud during the debate, so that all the candidates will have a fair chance. Hey folks, this is GLBoca, and I'm here to moderate our first annual Motovlogger presidential candidate debate. These fellows are a little late to the presidential campaign, so we're going to have a little catch-up debate here and try to get the guys up to speed and ready for the upcoming election. Muzzle Mike has organized this debate tonight, and we struggled with some debate rules. We couldn't come up with a neutral place that everybody could get together to have the debate, so the debate is going to be done via satellite. So everybody is going to be in their own environment and going to be able to answer the questions that have been submitted ahead of time by internet viewers, our audience, and me. So with that, let's get started with the debate. Our candidates are going to be NT8, Arizona Wacko, and Suburban Rider, all of which have recently announced their candidate ambitions for president. So with that, we'll get started. Alright, let's get started. So the first question is for you, Tom, Navy Thomas Heitler. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If that's not how you pronounce it, you can correct me. But I understand that you have been making campaign promises to your constituency. Would you mind enlightening us and detailing those promises?
The first 3 days of my administration, there will be a 30-pack. 30-pack of Keystone Light in every pot. Refrigerator. There will be a BMW in every carport.
Our next question is for you, Mr. Wacko, and I understand that during some investigative work, you've uncovered some devious reasons that NT8 may be making these promises to his constituency.
I have come to learn that his offer to put a BMW in every driveway is tainted by the fact that his family owns 60% stock in BMW. Corruption, corruption, corruption.
You should get on that.
Well, Mr. Wacko, it seems as though NT8 doesn't really agree with that assessment. Is there anything else that your investigative staff was able to turn up on this investigation of corruption?
NT8 himself has gone on record on video wanting to put the two upstanding Irish citizens, Larry the Lookout and RWR, in an oven.
Well, Mr. NT8, according to the rules, I have to give you a little rebuttal. Is there anything that you'd like to say about Mr. Wacko's investigative report?
It's bullshit.
Well, Mr. NT8, it's obvious that you don't have any substantive rebuttal to Mr. Arizona Wacko's investigation of your background of corruption. So I was wondering if you had say a token of friendship that you wanted to offer the other candidates to get yourself back in the good graces of this campaign.
I have ovens for you guys. You will like them. They will be nice and toasty. You will be well tanned.
Well, that's an interesting offer that you're making there, Mr. NT8, but I'm not so sure that the other candidates are going to be jumping all over that offer. Are you prepared at this time to tell us who your presidential running mate is going to be, who you've chosen for your vice presidential running mate for in this presidential election?
My running mate will be Keith Stone. He's across the attic working on the next set.
Well, Mr. Wacko, during your investigations on NT8, did your guys investigate the possibility that Keith Stone was going to be his running mate? And why do you think that he would choose Keith Stone to be his running mate?
Further enable Keith Stone's dastardly deed of selling weak, watered-down American beer to your unexpecting taste buds.
It's time to move this debate on now and get the other candidate into here, and we're going to go to Suburban Rider. Oh, I see that his satellite connection has went down. Fortunately, Muzzle Mike his campaign manager, is willing to step in, and he actually has a little video montage prepared that's got Suburban Riders election platform on it. So we'll just go right in and we'll let Muzzle Mike put his video clip up of Suburban Rider. There you go, Mike.
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round and they gazed and
Well, Mike, in all fairness, we're going to actually have to have SCRC and SCRC 401 officer put up a little rebuttal video. They're actually going to be speaking on behalf of Tom. So just to be fair, we're going to have to allow a little rebuttal to that video that you put up. Take it away, guys.
Suburban Rider promises change, but let's look at his track record. He voted for his own pay raise 11 times over his last term as mayor. He supported a bill that made child labor illegal in the city. He received 3 DUIs and a multitude of disorderly conduct charges, including 9 counts of public indecency. He left the once beautiful city of Munchkinville in total shambles. Is this the kind of change that America needs?
Mr. Wacko, this is back to you. Our internet audience has submitted a question. Navy Thomas has told us who his running mate is going to be. Do you have any idea who your running mate's going to be? And if so, would you tell us?
Well, let me tell you, I'm prepared to announce my running mate. My running mate will be no other than Barbie herself.
Okay, Mr. Wacko, so you've told us who your vice presidential candidate is going to be. Are you prepared to tell us who any of your cabinet position appointees are going to be? Say, do you have a suggestion for Surgeon General?
And with all the latest controversy over medical marijuana, we are prepared to put in Willie Nelson as Surgeon General.
Okay, since how you have given us those two, how about another one that has interested, Muzzle Mike submitted this question from Suburban Rider. So it's coming from Suburban Rider through Muzzle Mike via the internet. He wants to know who you're interested in appointing for the head up NASA when you take over.
The jobs that NASA has inadequately done for years. Who am I going to get to do such a great job? Richard C. Hoagland and George Norrie.
Well, thanks for that, Wacko. Thanks for letting us know who your choices are going to be for your cabinet positions and vice president. And I want to thank all of the members of this debate, or all of the participants in this debate, Navy Thomas 8, Suburban Rider, and AZ Wacko. And we're going to run out of satellite time here, so we're going to have to end this right here. I'm going to have to say, I'm going to probably have to give this to Suburban Rider. I don't think he didn't hurt himself because he wasn't here. So I'm going to have to say that he possibly won this debate. You guys will have to make up your own mind, maybe post it down below, and we'll talk about it and maybe continue this debate at a future date. Thanks.
Navy Thomas Heitler supports the interests of the people. He'll strengthen our military, he'll crush our enemies, and he'll build giant ovens to feed the hungry. So this November, remember to vote for the extreme liberal candidate, Navy Thomas Heitler 8. Suburban Hussein Rider failed to produce proof of his citizenship. Navy Thomas Heitler is a citizen.
I was born, the nurses all gathered round and they gazed and watched.
Thomas Heitler. Flowers, butterflies, trees, deer, rainbows, and unicorns. The choice is yours. Don't forget to cast your vote for Navy Thomas Heitler VIII.